We're going to be comparing generalist versus specialist AI agencies and what the pros and cons of them and what they have, and then you can pick out what you want. First, starting off with AI generalist agencies. The pros is like the pros that you need an offer. The clients usually come to you, therefore it's easier for you to start. As a larger audience, like total addressable market. You also get to taste like a lot of markets, different niches. Yeah, and you get it's like very adaptable, and you can always niche down later. So you can like start off with generalist, then you can niche down, and then you can actually charge more when you niche down because it's more like specific to the client. There are cons that you're not really seen as a specialist, which is it's not like great because there's not really a connection, or like you're not seen as like someone who's like the perfect for the job, and it's being a generalist AI agency. It's like lower usability, so there's lower profits. Also, if you have no offer, basically it's not offer because you're providing service for everyone, which means it's going to be harder for you to market yourself. And it's higher complexity because it's different people, different things, which means it's going to have a higher issue rate. And also less compounding credibility. So you can build an AI for like a plumber, and then and a doctor is going to come to you with help, and they're not really going to like be interested like in the testimonial of like the plumber that you built the AI agency for, an AI automation for, because it doesn't like tie to them. It's not related to them. And for that, you also need another con is that you need better and more expensive developers because you're working on a larger scale and you're doing different things for different people, which overall this means less bang for your buck. And for general agencies, how you do it is you start a personal brand like on YouTube or LinkedIn or social media overall, and then you tinker with AI solutions to learn platforms. And then you share your builds and learning, which shows authority and growth. And then you offer free consulting calls to help businesses with AI. And then you start working for free to gather up experience and testimonials, and then you can increase the prices and like start getting paid, and then you can hire your first developer. That's how you can do it. And then for a specialist agency, you're seen as a specialist, which is really good. You're doing like you're the right person for the job, and then it has high reusability, so like higher profits, and you have a clear offer, which is easier for yourself to market, and then it's not really complex because you're basically doing the same thing for different people, which has a low issue rate, and then you can have more compounded credibility because you made a service, you made an automation for a plumber, and another plumber comes, and then you can show them the automation they did for the other plumber, and then you're just showing them so it relates to them. And then actually you can use less expensive developers because you're just they're doing the exact same task. They're not trying to do different stuff. Such as as a generalist agency, they're trying to do different tasks in different areas. For the cons, you must solve a real problem, therefore it's harder for you to start. And you have a smaller total addressable market, so because you're more niche, and it's less adaptable. Yeah, it's less nimble and adaptable. And it's hard for you to generalize once you niche yourself. You're gonna have to make like a new business maybe. So once you're in, you're Yeah, you're just yeah, you're known as like the plumber automation guy. And creating a great product as a niche agency is kind of hard because you're gonna have to like really focus on it and try to make it the best that you can because that's going to be your main offer. And for niche agencies, you know, how you can make one, identify a problem to solve. This can be either from your experience or others, and then you can create like a prototype yourself, or you can hire like a developer, and then you can show it to your warm connections to find your first client, and then you can invest in improving the product until they're happy, and then you can find more people like them, like WROs, and you just invest in improving the product until the customers are happy. Then you can find more people like them, like through content and ads or like doing outreach, and then you can keep increasing the price and improving the product. That's basically yeah, that's basically a generalist agency versus a niche agency. I think I'm going to go with a niche because I think it's more fitting to what I personally like, and I think there's more money to be made from it. Yeah, and that's mainly yeah, that's basically it.